Hey y'all. I don't know why I don't just have this ready. Come on, get through. Okay. They don't want me to go through this, y'all. We're gonna be talking about some things today. Okay? We'll be talking about some things, alright? Let me do it like this. Got my lighting so much. How we doing? Doing good? Y'all can give me a thumbs up as you come on in. Okay. Ready to get my notes ready, get my stuff set up. Because we got some topics. On the menu first, we got Taraji P. Henson. So let me just get with her right now because we got to read some stuff from Taraji, y'all. You know, sometimes I don't be having people coming on up in here. I got that they wait for the playback, right? Y'all wait for the playback usually. I see that on my last one, but I'm doing this live regardless. Okay? Ooh, she writes small. All right, y'all. So let me just get into it. Whatever. I ain't gonna wait long too much. But Taraji P. Henson, okay, she compared the Emmett Till situation to that of the Jesse Smollett, right? And although when you first hear that, I think the headlines want you to believe she's making people. The first thing a lot of people think, like, oh my gosh, she's how dare she compare him? You know, Emmett Till was a little boy. He was lied on by this woman, and he got killed from a bunch of racist men, white men, right? And he got free and all that good stuff, right? All that bad stuff. But let me just say this. And first of all, let's read what she said, right? She posted this on Instagram, hashtag free Jesse. So this is Taraji. I am not here to debate you on his innocence, but we can agree that the punishment does not fit the crime. Emmett Till was brutally beat and ultimately murdered because of a lie, and none of the people involved with his demise spent one day in jail. Even after Carolyn Bryant admitted that her claims were false, no one was hurt or killed during Jesse's ordeal. He has already lost everything, everything. To me, as an artist, not able to create that in itself is punishment enough. He can't get a job. No one in Hollywood will hire him. And again, as an artist who loves to create, that is prison. My prayer is that he is freed and put on house arrest and probation because in this case that would seem fair. Please hashtag free Jussie and a bunch of emojis with her head down. Girl, really? Let me just okay. So let's just stop here when she says, "I'm not here to debate you on his innocence." Not if you can't even do that, if you can't even say that this person is innocent, you already starting off wrong. So we all know he committed a crime. We all know he lied and say that a hate crime occurred when it didn't. He did this all on it. Well, not all on his own. He had helpers. He had people help him. Right. So that's already bad. Did the crime? Yes or no? He has been convicted, and even before he was convicted, anyone with a brain with two brain cells could tell you what it was. They know he did it. It is what it is. Like no one in their right mind believe that. Even for the people who wanted to cape for him in mainstream media, they know doggone well that his tail did what he. They know it was made up. It just didn't make sense, right? So let's just say there, Taraj, you can't even say that the guy's innocent. You can't even fix your mouth and say that. So then you got this whole thing about oh Emmett Till was brutally beat and ultimately murdered because of a lie and no one involved. The people involved with his demise spent one day in jail. Is that true? Yes, that is true. During those times, yes, they could get away with stuff like that. Unfortunately, right? But my thing is this, and I was watching this on well, first of all, let me just give you my view on that organically as I hear that, right? The first thing I say to myself, I'm not shocked and surprised. And I'm gonna tell you this straight up. We as black people as a whole, and I have to say us as a whole, I see we tend to do this. Now I don't do this, but I notice black people as a whole, when you follow Instagram, when you on Instagram and you follow the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, the Neighborhood Talks, I don't care, like whatever it is, right? When you follow these stuff and it has something to do with a said black person, whether it's let's say Shakari Richardson, she know what the rules was and she still disobeyed. And instead of just holding her accountable and say, well, you're gonna get what you get, they're gonna bring up Michael Phelps, the swimmer. And it's just like, well, first of all, y'all don't even care about these white folks. A lot of y'all black folks don't even care about these white folks. You barely know anything about them. You don't follow the stories like that. But because someone posted a side by side by Sha'Carri Richardson and Michael Phelps or some other random white person, y'all want to sit there and say it, but they don't want to have that conversation as if you're saying something deep. You're not saying nothing deep. It's the same thing with like R. Kelly or whatever. Oh, side by side, let's put a picture of Elvis Presley. Okay. Well, what is your point? I'm confused because there are, when you want to talk about people with money, there are white people, celebs, and black. A laundry list saying a lot of them that got away with some things and did certain appropriate things. You got to take it case by case, and you got to understand just because females want to run their mouth about this person, it doesn't mean that you gonna get Lisa Presley, the wife, to say yes, we've been hunching ever since I was 14, 15, or however it would have been. So you can't compare. You can't say they trying to get black, they trying to do this, that, and the third. So automatically, I was like, I'm not surprised that this black woman is trying to find a white case and compare it to. Now, so that doesn't shock me because here's the thing: when you got money, let's say people with money, whether you black or white, you could get away with some things. Brandy Norwood, the singer, she got in that car wreck and killed that doggone girl. Did she serve any time? No. Why? Because she got money. I think it's the same thing with Caitlyn Jenner too. I think that she wasn't wrong. Caitlyn Jenner. Did she serve time? No, because of money. If I'm wrong on that, my bad, y'all. But I think they will say she was in the wrong. Yes, it was an accident, but I'm just saying. People were saying Caitlyn Jenner should be going to jail. And I'm like, well, do y'all feel the same way about Brandy since y'all saying white privilege? I'm just saying. So people with money, sometimes they tend to get away with things or get lesser time. Now, if you want to talk about regular folks, please, you know how many people in the hood that be doing some things and they got 50, 11 mugshots and you like, dang, you back out? Like, how the heck your tail get back out? Like, how you get back out? Like, you got 50, 11 mugshots and your tail right back out here. So let's just keep that real. Like, that is, you can easily cherry pick and say, well, let me pick this white case where we know this person is guilty and compared to this black case. Well, there's, again, on both sides. I don't care if you're white, black, old, man, woman, trans, Filipino, what, I don't care what you are. Some people slip through the cracks and you can do cherry pick on either side. But the truth of the matter is, did he do it? Yes. Y'all act like they about to take this boy to the guillotine and chop it off with his head. They ain't finna kill a dead boy. He only serving 5 months and he might not serve that if he behave. He probably tried to stir up another lie up in there. Talking about, y'all heard what y'all heard what he's the new thing. I think that his lawyer is trying to say his immune system and he could be, the COVID-19 situation. And I'm like, now you need to cut your mess because first of all, you think this whole hate crime in like what sub-zero degree weather? It was hella cold. Was you worried about your immune system then? No. So please miss me with the BS. They trying everything, y'all. They trying everything. But yeah, I mean, so there's that. But I was watching this woman named Lovely T. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably know who she is. If not, go see her. She's got a huge following. She's the best. I love Lovely T. I'm a huge fan. Lovely T brought up a great point regarding this Taraji situation, right? So Lovely T says she's not feeling Taraji comparing this to the Emmett Till thing. And the reason why is because some years back, YouTubers were talking about how Carolyn Bryant, the woman who accused Emmett Till, it got brought up like, hold on, this woman is still alive. I think a lot of people probably thought her old that heifer was dead. No, that heifer's still alive on her porch in South Carolina, word on the curb, drinking her lemonade on a rocking chair right now on her front porch. That's the word. Now I add the lemonade in the rocket chair. I just envision, she an old heifer, so I just envision it being like that. But that's what the word is. But we know she's still alive. And say that she was in South Carolina. And some years back, a YouTuber I mean, I think it was a YouTuber must have went to her place and kind of like exposed it or whatever. Well, where were all the celebrities, the black celebrities then speaking on it? Why didn't y'all aggressively talk about this white woman, Carolyn Johnson, Whitney, Carolyn Bryant, who accused Emmett Till? Why didn't y'all all get together? Where was Black Lives Matter? Why didn't y'all all get together and say, hey, let's get justice? You know, if y'all could go and Bill Cosby, all his allegations from way back or whatever, why don't we come get this this Carolyn Bryant woman? Y'all got all these energy for some of the bottom of the low barrel black men. Let's just keep it real. Because the ones who usually get in trouble and caught up with the police, and I'm saying this for the black people, for the ones who usually get caught up into the police, I don't care what they put on TV. You ain't fooling me. I know what time it is. It's usually a black man that lives a certain lifestyle that usually get caught up in stuff like that. And y'all want to do the most for them. They could be doing drugs, they could be fighting the police and end up getting pow, and y'all will do the most for them. And these so-called white allies, these so-called white allies will help y'all tear stuff up in the name of said black person, when a white person will go through the same exact thing, but they know better than to tear stuff up because they just like it's the same thing with Mario Lopez. He's I guess what is Mario Lopez? Well, he Latino or whatever, Latino. I don't care what group it is. It can be white, Latino, Asian, Filipino. It don't even matter. They're not going to go hard for a low bottom of the barrel person in their group. They're not going to do that. It's only black people that do that. White people don't do that, but these so-called white allies will jump and help tear up other black neighborhoods or whatever, or the neighborhoods in the community and make it look ugly, and then go back to their nice home. But do they do that for a white person who was fighting the police and end up getting pow? No. Did they do that for the guy that similar situation was to George Floyd and the police was sitting on his back and laughing? Did you hear white people go crazy and burn stuff up? No. But they will help black people tear stuff up. They're not going to get the image that, hey, overall, that white people are just these hooligans and they're just tearing up stuff and blah, 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 blah. But black people, we already got that on us. We already got that on us. We don't need that any further, and we don't need anyone to help us tear stuff up, because usually it's the white people that usually get it rolling in the first place and be making the first move and tearing up stuff. But we want to call them type allies. But okay, y'all go off. But yeah, and Lovely T had a good point. Taraji or near black celebrity had anything to say about this some years back, 6-7 years back or whatever, when it was a hot topic, when it just got brought up. Like, let's just talk about this Carolyn Bryant. It went viral on Facebook. Let's just talk about it. If they didn't care to have too much to say on about it, ain't no one care to bust a move. So basically, Lovely T was basically saying, hey, y'all basically trying to use Taraji, this Emmett Till situation, and anyone who want to be in the comment section and agree with her. Now, Taraji P. Henson cut her comment section off, and she cut it off for a reason. Because she know she was going to get dragged by a lot of people. But yeah, she don't have the comment section up there. But yeah, Lovely T was basically like saying, like, y'all are using this Emmett Till situation. Y'all not being genuine about it. Because think about it. Let's say Taraji and the people who want to think all fool up like her, let's say if they put their foots on I don't know, the prosecutor's neck or the judge and play the whole race card and making it about race and whatnot, right? Let's see 3 days later they say, cool, we're gonna let just Juicy Smollet go after 3 days. We're gonna let him go. You think Taraji and other people who follow her crazy tail up, you think they're gonna keep that same energy for Carolyn Bryant? Or you think they're just going to say, oh, okay, Juicy's free now. Bye. Because that's what they're going to do. They ain't care about no Emmett Till. Rest in peace to Emmett Till. That's sad what happened, but he hella dead. No people don't care nothing about no dog what going on with Emmett Till. They only bringing him up to try to rescue Juicy. And that was back to my original point when this first happened. I said, now watch. Some black tail person is going to come forward and say, oh, well, this white person got away with it, and try to compare it as if they care. Y'all don't be caring. Who's up next? because they don't y'all don't be care. Because let's talk about what the doggone. So yeah, I don't agree with Taraji. Taraji, please have several seats because he has to be accountable for his action. He did that for himself for his career, but and for attention, and also he understood the climate that it was. He understood the whole Trump situation and the MAGA and what the mainstream media was saying. So he thought the mainstream media was gonna have his back no matter what, and he was gonna get off scot free. Um, but yeah, he wanted it could have possibly started a race war, just like Lovely T said, and I've been saying this. Well, I mean, did he pinpoint out two white people and say, "I know their faces"? No, but did he had those people trying to look as if it was white people? Yeah. Did he want the world to think that? Yeah, he wanted the world to think that. Hey, Donald Trump supporters in this channel, I don't care if you support Trump, Biden, left, right. I'm not biased at all. It's like I take certain from each side that I can agree with and not agree with. It is what it is. So ain't no discrimination over here. But I'm just saying, my God, man, come on. He understood the climate and he know what he was doing. He know exactly what he was doing, y'all. He knew what he was trying to say. Trump is breeding these type of people, and they're out here trying to harm black people. Black people don't need to be further traumatized more than we already are. And some of the stuff are manipulation and lies, and some things are due to what really happened. But we got to start having real conversation out here and be held accountable. And he needs to be held accountable. Once again, he's not finna die. He's only serving 5 months, and he might not even serve that. So let's just keep that real. But anyway, y'all, let's move on to Jesse Smollett, Juicy Smollett, brother. This is from I was on Instagram and I saw this on the Jasmine brand. So Juicy's brother's talking, and he's basically saying that he think he's not his brother's not getting support because him call himself gay. So let's do this.
Community is innately has a lot of homophobia in it, and they leverage that fact. They knew that ultimately Jesse was not going to get the same type of support as a straight black man, and it's been obvious. I find it very difficult to believe that this ever would have gotten this far if Jesse was a straight black man. And so we need to really think about that. Celebrities, common people, everyone. We need to think about the fact that literally society at large failed him. And hopefully one day the truth comes out to where people can see it clear as day. I don't know how they don't see it now, but hopefully someday that happens. And when that day happens, it's really a shame that it took that long for folks to understand that.
Jockey, so you think that if Jesse were a straight black man, the public reception would have been way less intent on vilifying him from the jump?
Hands down, as a straight black man, that is hands down what would have happened.
Boy, go to hell. That's Juicy Smollett, brother, y'all. Him trying to basically, they trying to at this point they're trying to play every angle. They did a whole race card, and a lot of people ain't really having that. Now they doing the whole gay card, and a lot of people not having it. You look in the comment section, it's like better call Cookie and Lucius for this one. So lies, and then there's another one, Rue Brown. She was like, no, he failed himself when he lied. Don't try and bear us, okay? Accountability. He had he said what he did in this mess, people would have supported him more. Just my thoughts. Yeah, whatever. No, he would have gotten more support had he not lied. Um, Let me say this. I agree with just about everybody else is saying because y'all, it's again family. I get this is your family, but if it was my family, I'm sorry, you gonna have to do the time. It is what it is. You ain't gonna have me out there looking fool. Like, listen, the judge said what he said, and he ain't taking it back. So y'all may as well carry on because Juicy ain't getting out. Juicy will serve. He said him to get Tupac. Well, sir, Tupac served his time, so you gonna have to serve yours too, since you want to be the gay Tupac. It is what it is. It is what it is. So that it's just the family just keep coming out saying stupid stuff, and it's like I get y'all, I get that's y'all family, y'all want to defend him, but Jesus Christ, right is right, wrong is wrong, and he just gonna have to sit back and serve his little time. He just gonna have to sit back and serve his little time. So y'all just gonna have to get over that. But you guys, some people agreeing with that stuff and trying to find any angle or whatever. But nah, we have to be accountable. We can't just keep making excuses just because someone look like us or look similar to us. Because he's biracial. I don't do the one drop rule. Black is black, biracial is biracial. So what else we got? Oh Lord, we got another one keeping y'all. Beyonce, please come get your mama. Please come get your mama, cause she another one keeping for Juicy. Now let me read what this heifer say. Where she at? Right now. Hold on. Let's get into what Tina Knowles got to say, y'all. Oh Lord, this woman here now. You know how she just did that documentary about I think like trying to debunk the the, the stereotype of black men or whatever. So you know she's like a I guess we would say like a pro black type person, right? And you know I agree with certain things to an extent, but I also agree with accountability for bad actions and bad behavior. You don't get a pass just because you want to screen you a victim when you clearly not. Juicy. So let's read what Miss Tina. Oh, she knows no more. She's Miss Tina Lawson. Yeah, she got married for that man. I think it was on General Hospital or All My Children. Some black man, I forgot. But anyway, let's read what she said. Miss Tina Lawson. No matter what opinion you have of whether or not Jussie Smollett did what he is accused of or not, the punishment does not fit the crime. People walk away free from killing our people every day. How many instances of our young black people have been murdered in the last year? And the people whom they were with are walking free. And what about the people involved in the treason at the White House? Mm-hmm. Most went unpunished. And then they give this man 5 months in jail? Are you kidding me? This is unjust. This man is not a threat to society. This is an example of disparities between how we are treated as opposed to our white counterparts. Black people. We cannot afford to let this slide, bitch. We letting this slide. You on your own heifer because we letting this slide. This is what she said. Trust me, you and your family might be next. So let's make some. What? Hold up. Girl, okay, I gotta stop there, y'all. She said, trust me, you and your family might be next. Did Juicy do it or he did not do it? Heifer, he did it. So what you mean he might be, we might be next? I'm not out there doing fraud. I'm not out there lying, playing victim and acting like people attack me and trying to point fingers towards a certain group. I'm a law-abiding citizen. So what you talking? The only crime I'm committing is putting fast food in my body, at the most. Girl, Beyonce Solange, please get your mama phone. Anyway, so let's make some noise about this and ask for probation. The judge was obviously biased and very disrespectful, and they wanted to disrespect and discredit the previous district attorney, Kim Fox, who was a black woman. Please do your research about this case and look at the crime he is accused of and look at the time given him. They want to destroy this man. By the way, if you have a difference in opinion, I totally understand that, but keep it positive. Girl. Oh, it says here, comments on this post has been limited. So she got comments on it, but it has been limited. Let me see if everybody agree with her. Oh, it looked like a bunch of people just agreeing with her. Oh no, this one person said he did everything wrong. He lied the whole time and continued the whole time playing the victim for attention going wrong. Come on, it's months, not years. Hope he learns his lesson. Embarrassing for all the friends that believe him, that defended him. Shaking my appearances are deceiving. Yes. Yes. And then someone says exactly the crime he committed carried 1 to 3 years, and these folks crying over some months. Thank you. Yeah, 1 to 3 years. I think they were saying for 5 to 10 years he could get, but this person said he had 1 to 3 years. I know it was some years he could have served, but he only got 5 months. Now let's talk about the privilege in that. He got that because they were lenient on him because he's a celebrity. And he was on Empire and famous from Empire. So let's talk about the privilege there. Did he get off really scot-free? No, he served 5 months and he paid a price professionally. But he deserved that. You can't just get off scot-free. So the same thing with what Taraji was like, oh, he already lose, he's not getting jobs. That should be enough. Okay, well, that's a price to pay professionally, but the law still is the law. You still gotta serve some time, baby. So what's her name? Tina Chow. Or someone said, "Mama, he lied about a hate crime and was found guilty. That's not a little white lie. That's serious. He needs to take his punishment like anyone else who is convicted of their crimes. He didn't just say he got robbed. It was a whole racially motivated lie." And this is coming from a black person, which and 29 people liked it. What she said, it discredits actual hate crime victims. That's kind of serious, if not legally, definitely mentally and morally. Yeah, like I said, it is. Listen, if this was a white person and they lied and said two black people attacked them and told the same story Jesse told, Juicy, we all would have known said it was a lie from the beginning, and we would say that's racism because you're targeting a certain group and trying to push a narrative. It's the same thing with Jesse. So, for some black people who may want to hop on here when you rewatch this later, don't miss me with that whole black people can't be racist. Yes, anyone can be a racist, and it's not just about systematically. It's also prejudice and targeting a group of people, a certain group of people based on the color of your skin or whatever. You can't just keep trying to change the definition to absolve yourself of your bad actions. Let's just call it what it is. Yeah, he wanted to target a group, so let's keep that real. Yeah, but yeah, that's what what is this? Okay, yeah. But yeah, that's what he said on Jasmine Brand or I mean the brother was talking on Jasmine Brand or whatever. So I wanted to share that little bit of another family member talking. Y'all know Journey. That's the more popular one other than Juicy. Journey. She ain't, you ain't hear from her. She like I'm gonna be quiet. I still got work. I still got a hopes in Hollywood, so I'm gonna keep quiet. I ain't finna defend this crazy tail boy here. What was this on Hollywood Unlocked, y'all? We could talk about DL, and then I'm gonna end it. Yeah, I'm gonna end it after that. That was Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah, Hollywood Unlocked with DL Hughley and Kanye situation. So let me find that because you know they on Hollywood Unlocked. They quick now. They be posted so quick. He's still at it. Let me see how that. Where did this stuff started at? Let me go back here. So y'all already, I'm pretty sure y'all already heard some of the other stuff by now because DL Hughley was doing an interview with Vlad and basically just saying how basically that Kanye is stalking and he's wrong and we shouldn't try to the people who are riding for Kanye because a lot of people are team against what his behavior, but there are some people who are trying to ride for Kanye. And he's basically saying just because you think he make good music and can write to a beat or whatever, you think he's a genius and his fashion, basically that shouldn't give him a pass because if this behavior was in a regular person, which you see these stuff happens all the time. I watch Snap, Dateline, 48 Hour Mystery. So yes, these type of stuff happen. They, they're signs. And if you're not gonna give them a pass, why give him a pass? You should not give this man a pass just because he's Kanye West, the billionaire, right? So he took that stand. The video circulated around. Of course, Kanye got hold of it, and he said his piece back and forth. But his uh hold on, wait, yeah, Kanye said his little piece or whatever, and basically saying DL is in the Illuminati and all that yada 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 stuff like that, right? And so DL Hughley clapped back and whatnot. But let's go here because Kanye's starting up again, right? Kanye say this grown. Oh no, yeah, yeah, that's it right there. Oh, y'all, let me go back. Let me go back. Scroll. Come on. What is going on? Oh, okay. So this is what Kanye said. This grown ass man picked this outfit out himself. Is he influential or under the influence? And then Kanye West says, because you know Kanye, he knows about his fashion, I guess. Let him tell it. So Kanye West says, funny thing is, we'll probably end up being friends. I used to defend this N word back when he had work. Like, nah, he funny. You just gotta watch it 1 trillion more times to get it. Okay, so let's go here because you know DL Hughley is a comedian and he's gonna clap back and he's gonna you ain't want to go back and forth with no comedian, especially like a legendary icon like DL Hughley in a black community. Like okay, let me just read it so y'all can hear it. Okay, so DL Hughley hashtag Kanye. He says, "How dare you talk about the way someone dresses? Look at you, all those people in your head, and not one of them got a Macy's card." Hashtag Team DL. And then DL Hughley, another tweet. Hashtag Kanye. Do you know how horrible you gotta be to make a Kardashian date a white man? Woo! You know they're gonna burn them up real good because word on the. Well, let me just read the next one. DL Hughley. Hashtag yay. Is at it again, huh? Well, at least I wasn't crying on the phone about how big Pete's Peter is. If you want her back, instead acting up, why don't you try doing some dick ups? Woo! Because y'all know Charlamagne Messy Tail was on the Breakfast Club hinting that Kanye told him the reason why he really mad, and I don't know why Kanye had this conversation with Charlamagne about another man's Peter Pecker, and how do he know his Peter Pecker bigger? I don't know. Is that just a word going to Hollywood? Because Pete Davidson, I guess people think he's not really attractive. I don't think he's a bad looking guy. He's got a certain look, but is that because that's the word in Hollywood? How you be getting all these good looking girls? I don't know, but apparently, word on the curb is Kanye asked Charlamagne. He told Charlamagne the reason why he really upset is because what's his face? Pete Davidson got a big ding. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And then this is another one DL sent. He says, now Kanye, when you say you had to explain my jokes to people, are these real people or the ones you keep in your head? I'm sorry, y'all. That took me out. Shout out to the mental ill people out there who be hearing voices. Huh? Seriously, y'all. Shout out to the people out there because I heard it's hard out there. It's hard out there. I ain't making fun of y'all, but we just, he's a comedian. He going at him, y'all. He said at Kanye. He said, Kanye, ain't it funny how you can explain my jokes but not your behavior? Right. Okay, y'all. So yeah, he just going in on Kanye West, and he ain't gonna stop. And then oh Lord, he write in the comment section, y'all. He says, once you go black, you never go back unless it's Kanye. It's this y'all. The dragation just continues. Like he's just getting dragged for filth. And one thing you don't want to do is just go back and forth with a comedian. You gotta be on it. Unless you someone like 50 Cent or something. Other than that, just have several seats, please. Please have several seats. I think that's all the TV. That's all we got for today, y'all. That's all I wanted. Let me see my notes. Yeah, that's all I want to touch. We already been on for 32 minutes, almost 33. So we go in the live on that note. I had some people come in and out. Hopefully y'all like y'all did last time. I didn't really have people watching, but hopefully y'all watch the playback like y'all did last time with the Roland Martin situation. So thanks for the little ones that did tune in and tune back out. Peace. I'm out. Hit that like button if you did jump in regardless. Bye.